everyone, welcome back to Amanda T and Me, and welcome back to If Found. Alright, well we are picking up right after the heist. We went and collected some belongings from our mom's house, and had a bit of an interaction with our brother Fergal. So in the meantime, grab yourself something cozy and let's get into it. Kiel. This is one of Akiel's largest villages and has Akiel's largest beach. Sean's family live here and runs a chip shop. Mind. To mind X means to be careful of X or take care of X depending on context. It can also mean listen to X. Mind your parents. We have that expression back home too. Our run collapsed into an out-of-breath walk. I realized all I wanted in the world was a bag of steaming hot chips and vinegar. I asked Sean's about the chipper shop in Kiel. He was fidgeting with the zip of his jacket. He asked me if that's what I really wanted. His family would be there. I was too hungry to mind. If you want to escape family, you go to Dublin. You don't get stars like this in the big smoke. "1:40 p.m., December 13th. Cassiopeia was over Kiel. Is Fergal why you can't go home? He's grand. I'm used to it. Mostly. We haven't really got on since I went to college. Well, he seems like a complete tool. It's my mom. I just can't talk to her, and I can't handle how she looks at me now. We keep having the same arguments and talk about everything except the obvious. The only reasonable option left is to leave the country forever. Then she'd be stuck with Fergal. Oh God, that's a terrible fate. You don't sound angry with her, though. I am and I amn't. She's done a lot for me. I love her. She raised us by herself. Dad would be away in Scotland for most of the year working. I'm sure she loves you, too. Maybe. We never really used that word much around the house. I guess it's not an Irish thing. My parents are so open with affection it's gross. They've known shame at all. That's sweet. Mom's been through a lot for my dad. He's from Akiel, right? Yeah, he left for work and ended up in Manchester as a porter in the hospital. If I lived in Manchester, I would stay there. If only. Mom even had to sign a letter to the priest that all kids were being raised Catholic. She's still adamant that me, Tara, and Neil join Daw for Mass every Sunday morning. So the neighbors don't forget we're just like the rest of you. Well, hello. Speak of the devil. Go on, give us a bit of peace, Tara. I just want to meet your new friend. Nobody in this family can mind their own business. What do you mean? You don't want me to tell Mom and Dad you're here? Ugh, I'll see us on Sunday. Isn't that good enough? Yes. In Ireland, yes and yous are common pluralizations of you, similar to y'all in southern dialects of American English. We have youans in Pennsylvania. Ugh, I'll see us this Sunday. Isn't that good enough for you? I'm Kaizo. I'm living with the band right now. Well, that's good. I'm glad they're still going. Neil bet me a $5 the band would break up before Christmas. They're all really talented. Talented and annoying. Sounds like my big brother. Lovely to meet you, Kaizo. Cool name. That's my wee sister. She is a terror. I like her. She said my name is cool. It is. It's nice to hear people use it. Really? I hate my name. Shans? No, that's a football nickname. Neil on Shans Agam. I don't have a chance. The pronunciation of Shans is the same as chance, like chance, but with an SH at the start. Neil on Shans Agam. My name is Ishan. It's Indian. Will I stick to Shants then? I mean, I don't know if that feels like me either. It feels like a character, but isn't that what a nickname is? You can change it. Your name is whatever you say it is. I was named after my grandfather. I can't imagine what my parents would say. The trouble I'd get into if I even suggested it. I picked Kaizo for a game in college, and then it grew on me. Yeah, of course. Wait, what? You picked it? Obviously, I thought you knew. I mean, yeah, I didn't think about it. That's cool. This is nice. Thanks for talking to me. The lads from the town would think I'm a weirdo for talking about names. We're all weirdos. That's true. I used to wish I was normal more than anything. I thought I could fix myself, and then I realized I didn't need to be fixed. I'm sorry. Hey, punk! Mom says to come upstairs and stay the night. Alright, time to go, Kaizo. Dad will drive you back to Dua in the morning. We're leaving now, Tara. See you soon. Mom says you'll die of the cold out there. I love you too. Bye-bye. We say that here too. Okay, bye-bye. Cassiopeia. It's a great illustration. Oh, achievement. 14th, the story of the heist spilled out over breakfast the next morning. Jack called us criminal masterminds. After a cold dripping shower, I got changed into clean clothes. Everyone was mighty impressed that I had a different t-shirt. I have never appreciated doing the washing enough. In the evening, we watched Into the West. I made hot chocolate for everyone by melting down 2 selections boxes. It was a treat. Wednesday. I went with the gang to the post office to get the dole. Artist salary, starving artist maybe. I won't let that happen to me. I won't get stuck on Akil spending my evenings and my dole in the pubs. The queue was shocking, but everyone was friendly. People of all ages, but mostly older. The dole, a word for unemployment benefits in Ireland. I wonder if it's like to dole out. I kept a distance just in case Fergal or Mom were working. Colin got another written warning from the guards about the house. Shantz suggested that we could live on the seal caves up in Dugart Hill. Famous 5 style. There was also a letter for me, but I didn't open it. They bought some cans in the shop to take home. I didn't drink. "16th. We went to bingo. Me and Jack went to put up posters for the gang next week. Fox's Den, number 10, cup of tea, number 3, lovely legs, 11. We got a few looks when we arrived. Most of them were older women I only ever saw at Mass, but we spotted Aunt Maggie and joined her. No one paid us much attention after that. We won a shampoo gift set, thank God. We really need some in the house. Everyone looks a bit greasy. Things to remember about Jack. Age 25. He comes from a big family. There's 7. 8 children? Jack is somewhere in the middle, but I keep losing track. Hates sitting around doing nothing. Rain, reading. 2. He's vain about his appearance. He keeps us trying to teach me how to use my moisturizer. Three, he talks about leaving Akil like it's a question of when, if not, Colum's always wanted to say. Loves sitting around drinking cans, cooking for others, adventure. My favorite thing about him, Jack's a great person to watch TV with, joking about whatever's on. 4, he likes making things, but he's not great at cleaning up after himself. I will, yeah, he says, but he never gets around to it. And he usually gets sulky if you push it. December 17th, we woke up to a flooded kitchen floor. It happens when it freezes, he said. Burst pipe, Colum said, rubbing the back of his neck. Colum's head was stuck under the sink. Maitha Bushal. Literally good boy, but used in context it means something more like well done. You're the man. An Irish person might say good man to yourself or good on ya. The pronunciation is Ma'abuhil. Colum's head was stuck under the sink all morning. He did what his father taught him. Shantz and Jack helped with mopping and towels. I felt a bit useless, so I kept out of the way. Thought about writing a letter to Ma again. Shantz pulled a paperback from somewhere and tossed it to me. One I'd read before, but I was happy to read again. The wind was pushing us around. Oh, Asimov. That's the novel. Oh. Saturday. Opened my letter this morning. It was from Fergal himself. What a bollocks. Shantz took me for a walk down to Kiel and then to Akil Sound. It was lovely. I love the sea, even with the gulls screaming their heads off in the pale sky. Pretty sure we all know what bollocks means. The wind was pushing us around, so we didn't talk much. It felt nice just being with someone in a comfortable silence. Ended up reaching the football pitch, and we sat on the new stone fence. We both bonded over being terrible at GAA. I had to go on Saturday morning for years, though I couldn't do even the most basic drills. "19th. A part of the attic ceiling fell in during the storm last night. We saw it from outside first, in the gray morning light. Could have been a lot worse. Colum used a tarp for Jack's drums to cover it, but it won't last. This place is starting to feel a bit scary." It's like the words keep shaking, like everything's literally falling apart. "Sean stayed with us, and we had a makeshift Sunday dinner with a leg of beef Maggie gave us. Found myself missing my mud group, told Shantz about the computers and role-playing. I knew people in colleges over the world. Mud, multi-user dungeons. They were an early form of online text-based role-playing. No one else from Akil, though. Is there even a computer on the whole island?" Everything was sodden after weeks of rain. So it was definitely magic that the fire started. This place is starting. Tonight after practice, we all went down to Keem to make a massive bonfire on the beach. I don't think I've ever been to a bonfire. Campfire, but I don't think I've ever been to a bonfire. Probably would scare me. Colum had some lighter fluid, which probably helped. We sang songs in the drizzle. Our backs were soaked, but the heat and the crake were cheering. I meant to burn my letters, but forgot. Hello, you got a letter from the university. Very fancy. Seal and anything and everything. Mom wouldn't open it. Said she couldn't, you know how she is. But I did. You didn't get the scholarship. Oh. It erased itself to COD to trick someone. I see you living with those wasters, dossing all day. They're dragging their families through the mud too. Whole island is talking about you. It's weird. You're making a holy show of yourself. You always wanted us to think you were awful smart, too good for work. Sucked up to the teachers and convinced the old pair to send you to college. And for what? Her brother's a jerk. Cop on. If you want to be weird, do it in your spare time. Right now, you have to come back down to earth. Fergal. What the hell do I do? Is he lying? Set list. High cost of living. No name. Queen of Akil, tender death. Drowning at Keel Beach. 80s ramp walk. Play louder. Castle Bar, 10 p.m. Tuesday, December 21st, 1993. The high cost of living. Alright, and I think that's where we're going to leave it for next time, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm sorry for the additional voiceover. Yeah, I've been having some audio issues recently. All my own fault, though. But until next time, please take care of yourselves. And as always, happy sipping.